successfully started the stream. Stream is online.
Hey, good morning. School's over. No more school. No more speed zones. Well, how are you doing today, Dimitri? It is Thursday. Oh, green light. Well, that's good. It was borderline whether I was going to ride today because it rained a whole bunch last night. Ground is still kind of wet. I don't have my fenders on. Yeah, like this is, I kind of like these kind of days. If the ground is a bit drier, but it's not hot. It's the perfect temperature. Like it's not hot, it's not cold. It's overcast.
Look, if you guys had any fires, it would maybe kill him.
Yeah, actually, we've been, so as much as the weather's kind of sucked, it's been good. It hasn't been scorching hot. It's been rainy a lot. Like we're almost in July. I think the fire ban last year started in May, and there's no fire ban yet. Pretty sure this time last year we had no rain for like 2 months. Yeah.
long weekend plans?
You know what? No. None plans. We had originally planned on going camping, but when we went to book the campsite we wanted, like 3 months ago, they were already all booked. Which is weird because this campsite's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's a very long drive. So we decided we're gonna do nothing. Which honestly, I think overbooked ourselves this year. So it's probably nice to have a weekend at home because we're going camping the following weekend. So if we were going this weekend, it'd been like this weekend, next weekend, take a week break, go again. Like,
Here, if you want a camp long weekend, you gotta be on it first day they open for registration.
yeah, that's the same thing here, but we missed it by a day. Like, we forgot. We were like, oh crap, that was yesterday. And, it was like we missed it by a day. But we kind of thought at the same time, this is a campsite in, like, say, in the middle of nowhere. So, like, how busy is that one going to be? Well, apparently, they're all busy. Especially, we didn't really think at the time that it was Canada Day long weekend. We were like, oh yeah, this is the first weekend that the kids are off of school. So we're like, oh, this is the first weekend they're off of school. That'd be a good day to go camping. Wrong. No camping.
More people found out about the outdoor spots in the fall.
Yeah, that's 100% true. It kind of made me annoyed because we would try to get out of the house at COVID or during COVID, and we have a bunch of little hiking spots that like are in the middle of nowhere, and we're like, oh, let's go hiking, let's take the kids, and we'd go pack up when we'd get there, and there'd be 15 cars parked on the road, and we're like, what the hell? In a spot that I've never seen a single other person ever. But that's all.
I saw all the spots that had no one packed with people.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's all you could do was go hiking and go biking, and so it makes sense, but it's back to normal now. So all the people that started hiking during COVID, they didn't really like hiking. They were just doing it because that was the only thing they could do. So then when COVID's over, it went back to there's no one there anymore. See, we were hiking because we enjoyed doing that with the kids. It wasn't like this is the only thing we're allowed to do type activity.
As much as it was a bit annoying having all those people there, but still sad to see how quick the mall parking lots filled up once things opened.
Yeah. I actually did not mind. I mean, it sucks that people were dying and people were sick, but I didn't mind COVID. I kind of like staying home, not going into the office every day. The stores had lineups. Going shopping was amazing. I didn't mind waiting in line when they only let 50 people in the store. Like, it was awesome to wander the store with no one else in there. Costco, 50 people in a gigantic Costco. I wandered the aisles. I felt like I was the only person in there.
Best Buy.
Yeah, 50 people in Best Buy. What are you doing this morning, Brian? Oh, hell. I have way too low a
Nice
tire
little
pressure.
bell. Damp roads.
Yeah, it was a last minute decision to ride because it had rained all night. But as I was saying to Dimitri, I haven't minded the rain this year. The fire ban is still off, so you can camp with fires. I haven't had to water my lawn once. I think this time last year, we were already easily a month and a half into fire ban and drought and water restrictions. I think they put the water restrictions on only because they were like, we don't really have to, but we're gonna put them on because everyone's used to having them go on in May, and we'll totally fill the reservoir back up without a worry of ever. Funny, after 2 months of waiting, I finally got my wireless access blips came in stock. 2 months. I gotta figure something out though, because the factory clamp, does not feel very secure.
Did you have to pay an arm and leg for import fees?
No, these actually came through from the shop where I bought my bike. It's just they weren't in stock forever. I think they weren't in stock anywhere forever. You couldn't even buy them online. I had a very large store credit when I bought my bike because the wheels that I got with my bike were on back order, and then Trek put them on sale for way lower than what I paid for them. So the shop gave me the sale price plus a discount, but they gave it to me all in store credit. So I was having to find random things to buy, and with the aero bars, I was like, man, they work freaking awesome. Now I can go on the aero bars and I can like shift, and I have it set that when you press both of them at the same time, it changes my Garmin screen to the next screen over. Like, awesome. I actually kind of want to buy a whole bunch more of them.
They were not available in Canada before.
No, they were just not in stock anywhere. Like I say, even online, even in the US. It's like SRAM couldn't make enough of them or something. Shortage of wireless blips. But you can pair, I think the instructions said 8. You can pair up to 8 pairs. So they have to come in pairs. So you buy them in 2s. They come in a box with 2. But you can pair up to 4 pairs to do rando stuff. And the latest SRAM update and Garmin update, because before you couldn't control your Garmin with your SRAM stuff, but they've made there's a new feature set. So when you go onto the SRAM app and you go into the blips, there's like 9 different ant functions you can choose from. Ant function 1, ant function 2, ant function 3, and you know, short press, long press, double press, that kind of thing. And then when you turn your Garmin on and you go into the shifting section, it'll say like blips, and then you click on the blip.
It's gonna be like the Homer car with all the horns low.
Yeah, yeah. And then you pick the blips, and there's like ant function 1, and then you can assign all the different functions in the head unit to something else, to do something. Page forward, page back. Actually, the latest Garmin Edge 1050 has a speaker, and it's got a bell built into it. So you could assign one of the blips to do bell duty. Press the blip, then your Garmin goes ding ding, ding ding. Be a really expensive bell though, because the blips are not cheap.
Wonder how much it kills battery.
Yeah, that's a good question. Probably not really a whole lot, because it's just a little electronic speaker with a bell noise. I think you can assign the bell noise as well to different bell sounds.
And wonder if that would be enough to stop one of us without having a bell.
Yeah, could be. Well, in the new Garmin, the 1050, also with the speaker, it gives you turn-by-turn voice directions, which is pretty cool. Saves you having to look down, because when I'm navigating with this one, it'll beep that there's a turn coming up. Then you have to look down and you kind of have to read the directions and go, oh, the turn's left coming up. Where the new one with the speaker will be like, left turn in 20 meters.
I think I'm getting the 1050.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm not sad that I bought the 1040, because kind of fits. They're two sort of separate, I would say, SKUs as far as like features go. The 1050, a little bit less battery life, but way more premium. No, my buddy has the solar and it's baloney. It's baloney. You pay that's Garmin actually got rid of the solar on the 1050. You can't even get the solar option. But on the 1040, I ride with my buddy all the time, and we're doing gravel fondos together. And his 1040 solar literally will use more batteries, even when it's sunny out, than my 1040 non-solar. I think he might have a defective unit, and he's going to talk to Garmin about it, because it's hilarious. We'll do, the last gravel fondo we did was like 5 hours, and it was sunny. And we both started with 100% battery life, and I burned like 12% of the battery, and he burned something like 36. The 1050 screen though, oh, it looks awesome. Like that is, I'm actually kind of glad they didn't come out with the 1050 and have it have the same battery life as the 1040.
All the videos I see, people are like, I've been going 3 days without charging my solar, so either they are lying or something is wrong with his.
Well, the solar is not actually ever meant to actually add charge The solar is only there, and it's only powerful enough to slow the depletion down a little bit. I mean, it does kind of work. My watch has solar, and when I first charge my watch, it basically tells you how many days of power you have, like 11 days, 9 days. When I was in Mexico, it depleted way slower. So it does have a use case, but you got to have it in full sun all day, and then it just slows the rate down. But yeah, I'd be disappointed that I bought a 1040 if the 1050 came out and it was just had the same battery life, all the new bells and whistles. I'd be like, damn it. But I definitely think there's something wrong with his as well, but the solar is not. Yeah. Which is funny though, like I say, ooh, they depleted the battery life. It's still 20 hours with everything on. Dual band GPS, brightness, everything. 20 hours is a long time and still pretty much blows the competition. My Karoo 2, I don't know if I'd even get 8 hours of battery life out of it. It's just the 1040 battery life is just insane. I did 2 gravel fondos, commuted for 2 weeks, and was like, oh, I should check my battery. And the battery life was still at 30%. But from what I've read,
my old 530 will go like 15 to 16 hours.
yeah, that's the same as my old 840. I think when I was watching DC Rainmaker's video, he was saying that Garmin stated that the 1040 is not going anywhere, and it's just going to be another tier, because if you're doing, say, ultra type events, you're still probably going to go with the 1040. And the 1040 got almost all of the new features in the latest beta firmware, which I uploaded yesterday. So other than the bike bell and the speaker, the 1040 has the same stuff. It's not as snappy though. I think the 1050's got a brand new processor, because when you look at videos, the guys are using it, it's like a cell phone. It's like bam, 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 fast. But I was joking with a buddy yesterday that Garmin has too many tiers of head units. I went on the Garmin Canada website last night, and they still have the 530, 1030 Plus, the Edge Explorer, the 830, 840, 540, 1040, 1040 Solar, 1050. Like, and you look at the prices, the 1030 Plus is listed more than the 1040, and about $80 less than the 1050. So who's buying a 1030 plus? That seems crazy. Or like, it's, so why does Garmin even have these on their website? Like, who's going to the Garmin website and going, whoa, 1030 plus, sweet. Totally gonna buy this over like the 1040 and the 1050. Same with the 530. The 530 is like 20 bucks less than the 540. I mean, I could see buying those other units if the price was insanely cheap. Like, holy crap, the 1030 plus is like half price. Or maybe it's a tactic that Garmin's using to show
and then complain about not making any money.
Well, I wonder if it's like a tactic to show the value of the 1040. So they leave the old ones at high prices on their website, and then people are like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a really good deal on this 1040 because it's less than the 1030 plus. That's amazing. Because the high-end Garmin head units, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. They're big ticket items for a purchase.
Save on foods.
Save on foods, yes. You get to save on all the foods. Save on foods, the grocery store formerly known as Overweighty.
Foods is not a real word.
Foods, like deers and beers.
Do they have bucks?
Do they? Yeah, actually they totally do. I have a Save on More card that gets me Save on More points. I think every single store out there has points. Live, it's alive again.
69 milliseconds. Tunnel.
My legs are too tired today to sprint in that tunnel to try to not
Tunnel
make it
time
go.
this time.
Yeah, I went really slow. I did heavy gym day on Tuesday and my legs are feeling it today. Yeah, with my store credit that I had to store credit to burn. I bought a pair of like photochromatic sunglasses for riding. And I wish I had bought a pair 10 years ago. They are the weirdest thing ever. Because the sunglasses I have are not too dark, but when I go and do gravel rides, as soon as it gets shady, I can't see a damn thing. Totally flying blind. If I hit a hole, I'm not seeing it. Just gonna ram right into the hole and probably crash. But not anymore. Not with these babies. Oh, actually, this kind of weather makes me just want to ride and ride and ride. Temperature's awesome. There's pretty much little to no wind. My pedals are squeaking like freaking crazy. Hey, the stream didn't go offline once, even though I hit bumps. It's like magnet cables for the wind. No, I was like so busy at work, it was annoying. I hate when work gets in the way of me watching streams and videos. I had a whole bunch of meetings that I actually had to pay attention in. A lot of my meetings I go to, I'm just sort of there, fly on the wall, you know.
Power Karma rated with 10.
Oh, Power Karma. I think this is exactly where...
Let's give a big shout out to Power Karma. Make sure to check them out, clips.twitch.tv.
This is exactly where Power Karma and I are on the same schedule. Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna have to find someone else to raid because I am pretty much at work.
Anthro124 is now following.
Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry.
Ride the line is on.
Yes, ride the line. Awesome. Sorry I wasn't on longer. Power Karma raided me as I'm like 300 meters from work.
Enjoy the day.
Thanks. Thank you too, Dimitri.
Have a good weekend if I don't see you around.
Yeah, you too. I'll probably be riding home at some point today. Actually, yeah, it's only Thursday today. What the heck? I was all pumped with all this weekend talk. It's only Thursday. I got tomorrow still for work. Boo.